of some of the projects which went on there, one has to go back to Nazi Germany in the period of time prior to World War II. And during World War II, they were working feverishly on mind control projects. There were a number of people who were involved with these who were smuggled into the United States in the period from 1933 to about 1942. I don't think we didn't smuggle them out under the war years, because underneath all of the facade of this world war, and we were going to bomb the blazes out of Germany, which we did later, there was a lot of covert cooperation between the two governments on research. Now, this is hard perhaps for some people to accept, but it is a fact which can be proven. Number one item, which has nothing to do with the Montauk project, but which helped to maintain the stability and the functioning of the German military through the major part of World War II, was the fact that when all of the Ploesti oil fields were bombed and blown up and they had no more oil left for gasoline, guess who comes to the rescue? Standard Oil Company of the United States, New Jersey, and gave them the process for converting coal to gasoline.
So this is an American process. This is not a German process.
That's correct.
I've always thought.
We have always been told it was a German process, which they developed. They did not. It was developed here in the U.S., and that process probably dates back to before the turn of the century, and that's a very long story in itself. In any case, they gave them the process, helped keep the war going, and who knows what other things were done to help keep the German war going, because this war, that is the one in World War II between Germany and the Allies, was not what it appeared to be. It was not a war of politics. It was not a war of borders. It was not a war of people against people. It was a war of banking interests against banking interests, who, no matter who won or lost, they all made tons and tons of money, because the munitions had to be built to fight the war.
Well, actually, this was a war of the bankers against the whole humanity.